50 seconds, folks. When men have unleashed the unthinkable, and hell is upon the earth. In the post-apocalyptic world we now live in, it is not what it used to be. Today there's so much pain, heartache, and suffering. Let me tell you a story. It all began in the future, in the year 2041. There's this one man who is now called the Renegade. He is sitting back, thinking about all the signs that led up to this, taking events that have already happened, and reading about past posts that was dropped on a little unknown Facebook page. That page was instrumental in who he had become. He wishes he could have made many decisions that could have altered the timeline, and it could have saved many innocent lives that were lost so long ago. If only the world would have listened, our future might not have turned out like this. So say a prayer that we correct the timeline before it is too late. Welcome, everybody. Let me go ahead and clear this right here off for you. I am the Renegade, as you not have you not already figured that one out. And I was just informed that I always, when I come on, I say alrighty. So, alrighty, folks, let's get started then. Tonight I don't have nothing going on. Let me go, like I said, let me take off this my screensaver that I got going on. I got confused. You know how it happens when you run a live show. You make screw ups and screw ups make you. But that's what makes me better. Bam. Now you can see my ugly ass. There. Now, of course, there was so much that happened in the news this week. You know, you got the impeachment hearings, and now, have you freaking heard that the White House counsel was trying to ask why the stuff was being held up or something like that? Have you heard that? I mean, I know I've heard it. Now, I'm expecting 41020 to really give the Washington Post a hard time. So I want you to set your marker, please. You know what that means, folks. When I say set your marker about the Washington Post, and he's not, well, we'll just see how that plays out. Because it embarrassed them. It really embarrassed them. But like I said, tonight, I have nothing lined up. I can go through my Facebook page. Let me see. Let's look and see what's going on in the old Facebook world. Let me hold on. Right. I was just informed on, my little sidekick here, that Trump did sign a law today, signed a thing that makes animal cruelty a felony, folks. I mean, we see these all the time. We see the dogs getting beaten and the fighting dogs, or people abandon them, or blah, blah, blah. You see it. So now there's a law, it's a federal law. Your ass is going to jail. Matter of fact, prison if you keep screwing up like that. But yeah, I didn't know what he had to say, so I kind of muted it. But let me check my Discord. Nope. Hold up just a second. Let me get all my Discords and everything ready to roll. We're gonna see what happens. Oh, I hit the wrong button. We don't want to do that, folks. I'm bad about hitting the wrong button. See, there we go. There's my little name popping up when I talk. Oh, let me show my little sidekick, like on my screen here. Let me go to the live chat, and if you're watching, it should pop up above my head. See how it's gonna pop up? Oh, just pay attention. Hold on. It's good. I don't know. No, it didn't. Yeah, it did on mine. Did it on yours? No. Not yet. Remember, there's a lag. There's a lag. You see how it popped up live chat? Which I like that. Which a lot of people, when they got, like if I was to stream to Twitch and DLive, D-Link, and all the other ones, sometimes I can't watch all the chats. And it's better to put them in one area where I can read them and catch you, so that you're not left out there in the damn cold. Let me get back to. Like I said, I was going to do nothing. All right, there we go. Check that. Check. 1, 2. Check. Now, I got the lines open. While I'm looking to get ready to get set up on the Facebook, go ahead and don't be scared. I see y'all in the digital world out there on this old Facebook with the big balls and puffing up hoof chests and everything else. Come on in here. Have a chat with the old veterans. Somebody that's had over 3 decades in the movement. Somebody that's been chewed up, beat up, come back. And now, I'm ready to talk to you. I mean, we need to talk to you about your movement. We need to talk to you about different things. So, like I said, grab your balls and come on in here and chat with me. Don't worry about if I agree with you, if I don't agree with you. Hell, we ain't going to agree with everybody, even if we have the same views. We're not going to agree 100%. So, let me get back on over here. Yeah, I got sidetracked. It's still going to take me just a second. Post. See, I'm glad I got my old laptop back because it allows me to multitask. Did y'all see the post that I dropped? I think it was about 15 hours ago. It's about the 9th planet. The 9th planet might be a black hole the size of a basketball. I have mentioned this before, but I don't know if you've actually heard about it. Let me say, it's something strange to maybe looking in the outer solar system. The odd orbits of distant space rocks suggest that there's a giant exclusive world dubbed Planet 9 waiting out there to be discovered. But now, in a new research paper, a team of scientists suggests something far stranger may be influencing the orbits of these distant worlds. An astronomer says our solar system may be home to one of the earliest black holes in the universe, the primordial black hole, folks. Planet 9 hypothesis. Okay, we've all heard of nebula, wormwood, stuff like that. Over the past few years, astronomers have uncovered about a dozen objects in the distant solar system that defy expectations, in addition to few other odd attributes. These special subset of icy objects ordering past Neptune, dubbed trans-Neptune objects or TNOs, make their closest approach to the sun at about the same spot in space. But some astronomers say that doesn't fit with current theories about our solar system. Even their closest so-called extreme TNOs stay so far from our last known planet that Neptune can't be responsible for shaping their odd orbits. So to account for this bizarre orbits, the team of astronomers recently invoked a wild yet increasingly convincing explanation for how they come to be, namely a Goliath planet, some 5 to 15 times the mass of Earth, is hiding far behind planet Pluto, hundreds of times farther than the sun is from the Earth. This giant world is Planet 9 proponents argue that shepherding the ETNOs into their unusual orbit. Okay, well, the black hole hypothesis, it's according to new research posted on September 24, excuse me, the preprint size Planet 9 isn't the only possible explanation for the ETNOs. The culprit in the new study claims could be a primordial black hole instead. Primordial black holes are predicted to have popped into existence within the first few fractions of a second after the Big Bang. However, their existence has never been confirmed. If true, the proposed black holes likewise would be located hundreds of times further than the sun. But because black holes are increasingly adept at crushing down matter, a black hole equivalent to roughly 5 Earth masses would only be about the size of a basketball. Researchers say a strange set of gravitational anomalies recently identified by the optical gravitational lensing experts, or OGLE, may have explained why Planet 9 is actually a black hole. As part of the OGLE project, astronomers monitor the sky in search of gravitational microlensing events, which occur when a massive foreground object such as a black hole passes directly in front of a background object such as a star. If the alignment of the object is perfect, the heavy foreground object acts as sort of a lens, distorting and amplifying the light from the object behind it. Based on 5 years of OGLE observations, researchers uncovered 6 strange microlensing events that seem to have occurred when objects roughly 0.05 to 20 times the mass of Earth acted as gravitational lenses. And according to the paper, these objects located about 26,000 light years away towards the Milky Way's galactic bulge could just as easily correspond to an unexpected population of primordial black holes rather than a free-floating planet. Capture of a free-floating planet is leading explanation of the origin of the Planet 9, wrote the authors of the new study, and we show that the probability of capturing a primordial black hole instead is comparable. Well, if such a black hole, rather than a rogue planet, were captured by the sun and is now roaming our outer solar system, then it would influence the orbits of TNOs exactly the same way as Planet 9, okay? All right, according to Christian Bashkablinkum, it's a Russian name, of course, who has been instrumental into the Planet 9 hypothesis, but was not involved in a new study. It's definitely possible, that's what he said, that a primordial black hole could replace Planet 9 in the model, but that doesn't mean it should. The important thing is to understand that there are only calculations that can tell the mass of Planet 9, not its composition. And he told it. And so in principle, Planet 9 can be a planet, a potato, a black hole, a hamburger, as long as its orbit parameters are right. So he said it isn't extremely convinced a black hole roaming the outer solar system would be more near natural fit than Planet Nine. He admits he hesitant to write off the new theory completely, or as he put it, I always like to keep an open mind. Okay, basically on that, we've all heard about wormwood, like I said, Nibiru, and there was for a couple of years, if I remember correctly. I don't know if you've been following all this stuff, but there was people really concerned about Nibiru, Planet X. Okay, Planet X is another designation for it. Wormwood, that it was coming through and it was pissing them mess with our Earth's gravitational field. Which, hey, I don't know if you've been paying attention to that. If you notice our magnetic field is shifted, they're having to, at an alarming rate, they're having to make corrections to the GPSs. They had to make corrections to everything else. I'm not sure if our poles are flipping, but it's looking like it's moved quite a bit, a couple 100 miles in just a matter of no time. So, I mean, who am I? I'm just me. And the next post was, like I said, 17 hours ago, and I just covered that with Mick Mulvaney about the White House reviews, turns up emails showing extensive efforts to justify Trump's decision to block military aid. Okay, what they were doing is trying to figure this out. And if you look on the page, like I said, follow me. Let me go ahead and throw that little jumping man up for you. Hold on. Let me boom. Make sure you're following us on our Facebook page because I do a lot of dropping on it. And as you see, we're basically on Twitter, Twitch, every platform. Just search the Renegade Network, but Facebook.com/TRN247, and that's how you're going to find me. Let me get back. But I do post a lot of stupid stuff sometimes. Okay. I don't know if y'all caught my origins video. A lot of people sometimes get curious at how I can post stuff before it happens, and I show you proofs. You've probably seen them if you've been following me at any little given moment. You understand what I'm talking about. And I needed a because you're seeing this dang guy on the screen here. You seen him just this guy in a gas mask with a hood on, and you're probably wondering why. Well, for one, it's for the safety of my family and myself, so that if something does come across and I do put it out, I don't have to be in fear for my family's safety. But again, I needed a backstory to go with the character of who I am. And excuse me, on November 23rd. I was watching a possible red flag standoff in Putnam County. Yeah, what it was he was a man in military gear. He was 28 years old. He surrendered with 7-hour standoff. What it boils down to is he was in a mental illness crisis. And here we go again. The reason for the shirts and everything, the drive that I'm doing is mental illness awareness. Well, because he was in his mental illness crisis, the red flags law kicked in, and then it became a standoff, 7-hour standoff, and domestic dispute, everything else. Well, and of course we all know, like I said, I'm following down my page, and Ruth Bader Ginsburg, she's out of the hospital now, but hey, I don't know, so what, that woman should have retired a long ass time ago. I mean, she ain't doing nothing but holding up progress, and we all know that. And we know why she's not retired or bowing out gracefully, because they don't want another Republican Supreme Court justice in, and that's exactly what's going to happen. Exactly. I mean, who knows? Now, did you follow, like I said on the page, let the elections begin on November 23rd at 09:36? And it's in Louisville. A shipment was inspected at the Louisville mail facility. Parcel contained 238 counterfeit driver's license, and 536 blank card stock. The documents were turned over to CBP, Fraudulent Document Analysis Unit, or FDAU, for additional research. Man, let the elections begin is why I said that. And of course, there's some little controversy on this guy. That one of the comments is they probably came from Israel, and another one's like, why did they come from? Why are you saying that? And then, well, you know how it goes between those two. Now, what I want to ask you, we know the VP was over in, let me see, in Iraq. Okay, he fed them Thanksgiving dinner, but it was unannounced, of course. Well, it was announced to some, but not everybody. Well, the question I asked you: who would take the vice president's place if there's an as the world return events that happened against him? I want you to, and on the page it said follow the line of succession. Latest, can you imagine? Can you really imagine how that would go over? Not well. If, we got Nancy Pelosi, who's a crazy Nancy, is 1420 calls her. If she had to take the vice president's slot, how well would that work? It wouldn't work too well, I don't think. So, I mean, I'm not saying something's going to happen. I'm just saying I want you to think about that. I mean, it's just a food for thought. I mean, it could be ugly there. Let me see what else we got. Oh, yeah. Chinese defector explains strategy to destroy Hong Kongers' freedom. I was going to read it. It says that he asked for asylum, political asylum in, I think, Australia. And he says, this is what he says: I influenced them with patriotism, guiding them to love the country, love the party and our leaders, and fight back strongly against those independent and democratic activities in Hong Kong. His organizations directed cyber and physical attacks on independence movement leaders. We sent some students to join the Students' Association, and they pretended to support Hong Kong's independence. Mr. Wang said they found out information about these pro-independent activists and made public all their personal data, their parents, and family members. He said he personally helped to organize the infamous kidnapping of the Mainland Causeway Bay bookshop owner Li Bo, Mr. Bo Wang. Well, anyway, I'm not going to read it all. But what basically that rule runs down to is, I want you to think about the patriot movement here in America, folks. Think about it. You see how they put out personal data against people. I know, matter of fact, I'm talking to somebody just yesterday, I think it was, that their personal data has been leaked. I know some of mine at one time was leaked. They cyber and I had a kind of a cyber attack hit me earlier. That's why I was taking some time trying to get other things together. Microsoft, not Microsoft, but Microsoft had me locked out of a whole bunch of accounts because of suspicious activities, and somebody's trying to log in from everywhere. And, well, shit happens. Now, I don't know if anybody's watching, and I don't care. There will people watch. They will come in. I mean, that's why I put it on there. Now, I've told you this. Pfizer-gate, Spygate will be much bigger than Watergate. And I've been telling you this for a year and a half, okay? I'm going to quote 1420. He dropped that the same day. Hello, here we go. And I told y'all the Trump card's being played, and the enter button has been pushed. What I'm thinking about doing is getting all the players, even from Stroke, Page to McComb, McCabe, Comey, all the key players that was involved, Susan Rice, everybody that was involved in this Spygate to unseal and to spy on regular citizens, which to spy on inside of the Trump campaign. I mean, I'm really thinking about doing a show on that one. Let me see what he says here. Let's see what this guy says.
Agent who has altered documents supporting the FISA warrant on Carter Page. This is huge news that cannot be underemphasized. This is James Comey's FBI. This is the conspiracy theory that has never been told except on this network. Here's an FBI agent, sworn officer, constitutional officer, going to a FISA judge and lying, essentially, altering a document to get the warrant to begin the surveillance of the Trump campaign aide, Carter Page. This is huge news. This is
Geraldo.
Well, you understand. You see, Geraldo there. You heard the audio. It's big. It's huge news, but everybody's not covering it because it's not fitting in their narrative. They want to try to hush. Because why? Some of the media is complicit in it too. Let me continue to go on down the page. Oh yeah, Netanyahu, Bibi. I've mentioned this before. He is being indicted on charges of bribery, fraud, and breach of trust. Now, they've been trying to get him. I knew when they went after his wife. I knew that they was going to try to do him next. Now I've heard these people that said, well, Q said they saved Israel for last. Oh my God. Okay. Sure, whatever. Just go ahead and believe what you want to. But after over 100,000 indictments, no one's in jail. I mean, come on now. I mean, and also remember the nasty keywords. I don't allow some keywords on my page. So another one bites the dust. And for you people out there that follow me, I'm pretty sure you don't know what a boomer is, maybe. But the younger generation, they're making fun of you again, you know. So just giving you a heads up there. I posted a meme about it because it was funny as hell. So you can say something. No, I'm just talking to myself and to the viewers out there if anybody's listening. Now I like I said, I'm watching the Puget Sound for an earthquake. Now I did see there was an earthquake over in Middle Eastern, 6 point something today. Travistan or somewhere. I don't remember. I ain't gonna tell the name. I did also. I have probably made a connection with the California power cuts and the incoming solar storms. You know, because what's happening in California now when the solar storm came in, they cut the power. Yes, they got wind, but it just seems like every time we have a CME come in, they cut the power in California. I don't know, but I thought maybe the first time it happened, then I informed several other people the second time. Now this third time it's happened, it makes you go, okay. So just think about that one. And like this comment says PNG power grids are old, and that explains everything. Okay. So I'm not going to go through everything. Let me see how long I've been streaming here. Let me go ahead and post this back down. Again, if you want to join me, join me. Join me. I just dropped it, posted it for you. Don't be scared. Let me look at some more stuff. See how there it goes. That looks good. There it is. You should see it now. Let me do this. I will. I'm going to go ahead and turn this on. Just a second. Let me get my bot up running. I didn't even turn that little joker on. My little bot. I got to turn on my... My what bot? Yeah. What about it? Huh? Yeah, my little bot. Got to turn it on, and of course I'm gonna throw a little bit of music out there. Why the hell not? Let it crank up. I'm sorry. Let me auto DJ. Boom. Let me